Man, lots to discuss. So let's wait a couple minutes and we'll get started.
I see people are already excited because we have around 48, 49 members already here. Hey, Natalie.
Hello. Can you hear me today?
Yes, clearly. Hey, Mark.
What a day.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Mark.
We can't hear you clearly, Mark. I don't know if it's just me or everyone.
I can hear you, maybe just a bit low, but I can hear you, Mark.
Test.
Yeah. No, very low and fading out.
One second. I also just switched to AirPods. Can you guys still hear me okay?
Yes,
Yeah, it's better
you.
now. It's better now.
All right, cool. And actually, special surprise, Mark is actually in the room with me right now here in Singapore, which is exciting. I could actually share the camera real quick. Can you see us?
Yeah. Hey.
I don't know what's all the blur, but there you go.
Nice to see you
We can see you guys clearly.
Great.
Mark, for sure you have a jet lag, right?
Yeah, I've been going to sleep at 9 and waking up at 6, like every day, something like that. Like first it was France, and now it's Singapore. But I'm here until Saturday morning. I got a 7 a.m. flight back to the States. But yeah, it's been a really productive last week or so. We had a really exciting showcase and a lot of meetings at TesDev in Cannes, France, and yeah, the TesDev team. The crypto market has been kind of down lately, and so they were expecting that foot traffic was going to be a little low this year, but it was packed, and yeah, and like we were the standout booth there, and met a lot of folks, had a lot of important meetings with the Tezos Foundation, and yeah, all in all, it was super cool. Yeah, and on that note, I'll just go straight into some visuals to talk about all this stuff. Let me share my screen and make selection, share entire screen. All right, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
All right, cool. So yeah, as Mark says, it was like from Singapore, it was like a 13-hour flight to Zurich, and then a couple hours from Zurich to Nice, France, and then from Nice we had to take a train to Cannes. But I've never been to Cannes, but it's really nice. They call it the French Riviera. It's a town that's right on the water, and I guess hundreds of years ago, this is where like kings and queens would vacation and stuff like that. Now it's like a really fashionable place with like all the name brands, and it's also a place for film festivals and other gatherings, including crypto and stuff. So ETHCC was there, but before ETHCC was TesDev, which is Tezos's yearly event. And you can even see here on the main Tezos Twitter account, they kind of showed you what it was like. Arthur, the founder and the original creator of Tezos, was there. Super sharp guy who wrote the original code, him and his wife, for Tezos. He's super fascinating. He actually spent some time with us at the booth really early on. But you can even see here how they had a 360 wall display wrapping the entire conference area, and we were one of the 8 or so videos that were showing there, and it was really nice. And you can see that our booth, as normal, is the most popular booth that was running. Every conference we go to, I don't know, it's the O-ring light or what, but it attracts people.
Mauvis, because we can't see your screen.
So I was mentioning, so at TesDev, Tezos' yearly dev event, they even spotlighted us on the main account. Here you can see that we had this wraparound video screen that was just amazing. And then our booth was swarmed the entire time. And as Mark said, man, it was very expensive to get to Canes this year, especially because of Iran war stuff and the crypto winter. We thought that even the Tezos team wasn't sure how many people would show, but definitely it was packed the whole time, which is a really good sign. And I can actually show you on my feed here, if I full screen. I'm going to turn this sound down here. But can you see my screen, the video?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can guys see the whole wraparound experience. And I may be biased, but I think our video experience here was the best out of all of them. And so many people took pictures of it. And it just felt cool because, we literally took over the whole spot and stuff like that. So the other cool thing is we met with the Tezos team and Arthur, and they know that we are going to be planning a future equity raise, and they gave a soft commit that if you guys are raising, we're down. Like, we want to continue this journey with you guys, and so that was a really good feeling for us because, as you guys know, we work like 7 days a week on this for 2.5 years. We're so bullish on ourselves, and we love being in this space, and it's nice when people kind of acknowledge you guys are doing some really rad stuff. And Mark got to demo a lot of the agentic stuff we've been adding with chat.sogni.ai. And it was funny because Arthur, being as sharp and smart as he is, was trying to break the app with the different chat stuff that the whole time we were meeting together, because he was just messing around, but he wasn't able to break it. And I think Mark was very proud about that. The other thing, Amazon Summit Singapore is it's next month on May 6th, and I just got off a call with them because they know that we use some Amazon and they want us to have a booth there. So, a nice booth begets other nice booths and stuff like that. So if you're going to be anybody around the Singapore area, feel free to join us for AWS Summit. We're actually doing really cool photo AI just for that event. I'll send you guys a sneak peek of that. But the photo booth has, in fact, let me go to, I was using my Mandela.Sogni.ai site to create some custom themes. So if I go to continue and I go to this Explorer here and I go to personal, let me see if I can find no, it must be on my phone. But I have some really cool Amazon specific ones, and it's going to be very easy for us to actually create photo booth experiences for certain business purposes. In fact, standing right next to me, I just took this picture of this 4K display. It is by a Singapore brand, and it has a built-in camera, a webcam that can go either on the right side or the top. And this week, we're planning to drop 2 of these at Mandela Club and Mandela Racket Club. And this is going to be the first unmanned Sogni photo booth experience where people can use while they're waiting for their Racket Club session, or etc. And we have support for QR code payments for accepting fiat. And we have this industrial printer that can print wirelessly up to 700 prints before it needs to be changed. That's the kind of issue that we deal with at the conferences with our little tiny printers, is every 25 prints we need to change the cartridge. And also it's kind of slow. So we're going all out on getting industrial gear. We may build out a cabinet for experiences like this, where you can drop them at a mall or different places. And, as our models improve, it's only going to get better and better. But the custom style creator, if you guys haven't tried it, go to photobooth.sogni.ai and go to the personalized area tab, and you can literally just create prompts from scratch, like Roman gods or Harry Potter characters. You can just say what you want, and it'll end up creating like a handful of styles. And from there, you can just select the styles you want. You can back them up and export them, and it's pretty rad. The other announcement, and this is a soft launch of Sogni Restore for iOS. If you have an iPhone, please download it. Please rate it 5 stars. But also, please give us your feedback on how we can improve the flow here. I do want to have single sign-on sooner than later, so that new users can just one-click sign up with Apple or Facebook or whatever they want. We've already had some feedback that the sign-up process is a little bit tedious, but otherwise, it's a really, really joyful experience to be able to just import all your old photos and just see them come to life under 6 seconds. There's also the chat tab where you can really edit the photos to your heart's content. You can change the background of Disney World. You can put everyone in suits or make everyone 1980s goth punks and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. So this is our first endeavor into building niche products for the masses that we think people will love. And soon after this, we're going to be launching, we're still working on it, the monthly subscriptions, so that for Sogni Photo Restore, for example, we want to do a couple $1 monthly subscription where we'll give you unlimited photo restorations. This is really geared toward like older people on Facebook and different stuff like that. So we're not officially launching this quite yet because we want to tweak and improve the UI a bit. But do know that it is out there, and we would love your support if you download it and give it a good review if you like it. And then lastly, on my way to Cairns, I was on the airplane for like 13 and a half hours. I finally got my new MacBook M5 with 120 gigs of RAM. I've been waiting for this thing for months, and I've been really putting it through its paces with local large language models, namely the Qwen 3.5B, which we serve on Sogni LLM. And I wrote this small piece about my experience not connecting to the internet and just using this for a couple hours. I even was using it in my Apple Vision Pro. I also started experimenting with this new AI agent called Hermes agent, and it is honestly a lot easier and more fun to use than OpenClaw. I highly recommend it if you want to start getting to AI agents. You can just run one command to install it. I've been testing it with the Sogni Gen plugin, and it works fantastic. And it's really cool because the Sogni Gen scale and plugin, we wrote that for OpenClaw, but when MEXC agent came out, we asked the MEXC agent, can you understand this plugin and install it? And it did it perfectly. And now Hermes agent also does it. And, we are kind of moving to this agentic revolution where you won't have to manually cleave your mouse and keyboard and click and do all the things you want to do. You'll be able to talk to your agents to do stuff, and the agents will be able to iterate on your idea while you're sleeping. You wake up, you tell the agents the stuff that you like and you don't like, and create more in this direction. And it, in a way, it hasn't changed our original thesis of giving people creative AI tools for the masses. We always said using AI for creativity used to be only for like rich and famous people who had the money to have like 3 or 4 assistants. Even when they get old and arthritis, they can still make art. And now we're all having a level playing field where these AI agents can just do what you want and spend little to no money to do that. So I had the Qwen, one shot this silly game in React. It's a word cascade game. And then, but the big thing is man, this Mac, when the GPU runs at 100% here, you can see on the top right, it is consuming nearly 90 watts of power. So this pretty much just drained my laptop in under an hour. You can see here that I just started using it, and each one of these candles are like 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Luckily, I brought a super big battery so I can charge it up a bit. But just know that if you do plan on getting one of these new MacBooks with all the power of the GPU, that GPU will cost you a number of watts as you're using it. But I was able to play this build this Sogni voice plugin that allows me to talk to my Sogni voice and have it respond back, all with no internet. So I can literally just talk to it and say, "Tell me about Kane's France. So what is the best place to eat there?" And it's going to respond with from its own memory of what to do. And so at Sogni, we build products, creative AI products on DeepIn, but we also release a lot of stuff open source. So this is another thing that we offer for free to people. And so I think that's it with me. I think Mark wanted to showcase some cool stuff that he's been working on. And Alejandro isn't here, but man, I just met with him this morning, and he has been working day and night on some really cool stuff for Sogni Studio to making it a bit more agentic. That is soon to come. And hopefully I can get him on one of the render with me's or the vibe codes with me's to explain some of that stuff, because it's definitely, he says, this is incredible. I'm learning so much and the people are going to benefit from this. So with that, I'll give it over to Mark. How's it going?
Hey everybody, can you hear me? Cool. Yeah, let me share my screen. Got some cool stuff to show. Screen. Type screen. Let me make sure I've got the settings set proper. 1080, 15. I'm going with 30. So the first thing that I wanted to show is the Android App Store app has actually been live for a while. I'm not sure if we had to announce that yet, but yeah, anyone that's on an Android, check it out and let us know what you think. I think that we're working through an issue with the Google Play payment system, where that may not be working quite yet, but but your regular account logins and tokens and everything should work. The only thing that's not working is the in-app payments, I think, and so we're just getting that resolved shortly, probably this week. But otherwise, it's in there, and let us know what you think. The other thing is that as Mauvis said, the Sogni Restore just went live in the App Store as well, and so that one is actually our first native app that's using chat features. And chat.sogni.ai has been actually receiving a ton of updates, a ton of really interesting updates, and it's actually never been easier to create complex things just via one command in a chat. Now you can do 360 video, you can do TikTok dance videos, you can do something really cool that we've just added is if I go down here into the My Personas, if you haven't checked out that yet, you can actually click on any of these, add any number of people in your personas list. And so this is actually my niece, Mauvis' daughter, Elena. And while we were in France, she sent a really cute voicemail to Mauvis. And so I added her picture, and then I added her voice. And so now we have voice emulation with personas. And that's brand new. I don't think we've actually announced that yet. But if I play this voicemail, you can hear. I love you so much, so I give you a kiss. And so just with that 5-second voice clip, I was able to now just refer to her by name and have her generate. I generate little videos for Mauvis. And so, for example, I said, make a cute bobblehead of Elena using her persona. And then it made this. And then, here's a couple of different variations. And so I said, make her, I told chat to make her, say a greeting to Mauvis. And so this is what it created with no audio sample.
Hi, Daddy. I miss you. When are you coming home?
So that's really cute, but it actually doesn't sound anything like her. Like she's very Singaporean. And so this is actually using the audio sample because we already supported audio to video.
Okay, say. Good night, Daddy. I love you, so I say good night to you. Kisses. I love you, Daddy. See you soon. See you soon. I love you so much. So I give you a kiss.
So that one also equally cute, but that was just the raw voicemail, and the lip sync wasn't very perfect. But now, just using the audio sample feature, like this is what we can produce now.
Hi, Daddy. I miss you. Oh, when are you coming home already?
Or here's another version here.
Hi, Daddy. I miss you very much. When you coming home already?
So yeah, it's really cool. We can do and actually, we're working on business use cases with this. And for example, we're working with Aether on a potential opportunity with them. And so we are actually demoing this feature with them. And so I have another example here. So we took Mark Radon from Aether, who we've been working with, and put him on a motorcycle. And then took a little snippet of his voice here.
Mark, I just wanted to show you that we can clone voices here at Sogni as well as make sweet videos. Now watch me dance.
And so I used that voice, and then I was able to do this, create this.
It's Mark. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to make digital avatars and clone voices in Sogni.ai. Pretty sweet. Let's rock and roll.
So here's another version.
Mark, I just wanted to show you how easy it is to make digital avatars and clone voices in Sogni.ai. Pretty sweet. Let's rock and roll.
So in the way that I did that, it was super easy. All I did was go into here and Mark Aether. I just created a new a new persona. I named it. I put his photo in there, and I uploaded the 5-second voice, and then over here I just said, use Aether, I just called him Aether in there. Use Aether's persona image and voice to generate a 9:16 1080p video and riding on a motorcycle, realistic loud world sound of traffic. He says, hey, Mark, it's Mark. I just want to show you how easy it is to make digital avatars. And then there's the results. It's as simple as that. And so there's a lot of multi-stage variations and complexity that you can really shortcut with chat.sogni. But a lot of this functionality we're actually putting into the API product as well. And so we actually, if you go to docs.sogni, we have this LLM endpoint, this V1 chat completions endpoint. And so this is the same endpoint that ChatGPT uses, that Claude Code uses. And so if you're using or integrating to one of those platforms, you could just switch the domain and basically use Sogni instead. And then you can access all of the deep tooling that we have for creative AI, for creative video, cloning voices, and whatnot. And so that's super cool. So everything that we add to chat.sogni is actually getting plumbed into this, so that all SDK developers and API users can use that functionality. And then something else that's fun that I added here was this is my wife Jen and me as a really funny 1980s aerobic dancers. And so I have this whole batch of really fun videos that I've been putting together there. And that basically I have the chat generate the images, and then I say to alternate these two images, generating a cheeky 80s aerobic dance video, 30 seconds to Crystal Lights Aerobics 1988 video. It's if you've seen Crystal, if you've seen this, it's kind of famous, really famous when in the 80s when aerobic dance championships were really huge. So if I play this back, it just generated this video.
Representing the Vertical Club in New York City, Joshua Askew. From the Flatiron Athletic Club in Boulder, Greg Corelli. From the Maricopa Athletic Club in Phoenix, Peter Dale. From Breakall Hotel Connection in Tampa, Clay Brett.
So then I actually expanded on that and added a bunch of sloths, slothicorns, and then I added some fat Vances, if I can find them down here somewhere. And then I actually put together a whole video with that. And if I go into if I go here to 1988, so here, actually this one.
Why don't you tell me, what do you need? There is a blank page for you. Give me the bones of what you believe. Maybe they'll save you.
So that one is using 122, but then I actually created a 1080 version with LTX 2.3 pose control. And so this is that version here.
Why don't you tell me?
So let me just... Anyways, it's just amazing what you can do with just a chat on your phone. And like this is all just stuff that I'm doing in chat.sogni on my phone. So and if I can do it, then you can do it, and you can do it in bed, just on your phone, just just messing around with chat.sogni. So it's been really kind of addictive and fun, and a lot of us have been using this app just because it's so convenient. And yeah, that's. Those are the main things I wanted to demo. Like, one other thing is we're continuing to do that work with Mandala Club on getting those 2 live versions of Photo Booth in there, and it's really cool. A lot of the optimizations we've been doing in there with chat with the LLM integration, what we call Sogni Intelligence. So now we're just adding Mandala Club is a little more of an upscale place, and so. We set up templates where it's just magazine covers and famous art, and the way that we did that here is this is the selection of random photos that they can choose from, or they can develop their own. But the way that we did that was just in the new personalized feature of Photo Booth, and so you can just literally go down here and just type anything. Like I can say. Singaporean cuisine, something like that, and it will, no matter what, I could say that's seafood or something like that. You can get super specific. We can say insider lingo for a specific country, or insider art for a specific country. And it just generates the full categories. Like these are cuisines that are famous here: chili crab, hawker chicken rice, kaya toast breakfast. Like if you weren't from Singapore or didn't visit Singapore, you might not know about these things. But the LLM knows all, and you can just I can just hit add all, and this just sets up a brand new category in Photo Booth just for this. If anyone had durian's kind of famous because it eats kind of like meat, but it's really smelly. Really interesting stuff. But yeah, so we've been innovating a lot here, and it's putting in a lot of hours, but it's always so easy when when the results are so cool. And yeah, that's mostly what I wanted to demo today.
Great, thank you, Mark. I'll have a couple more things to announce, but Natalia, anything new with you guys?
Yes, I have something to cover too. So as for the updates on my site, well, we had, the holidays recently, so I hope you all got some rest and you enjoyed some delicious cheesecake, because I definitely did. And to be honest, to the point that I could barely, move yesterday, so I even had to go for a run. But yeah, luckily I am back to a normal work day, let's say. Yeah, in terms of changes, as far as you have already noticed, we've decided that we'll now alternate between Render With Me and Vibe Code With Me sessions on Wednesdays. So on the community updates channel, you will find a quick poll where you can actually vote whether you would prefer our sessions to happen at 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. UTC time. And just a quick note here, because regarding Vibe Code With Me, The time here might vary now depending on who is hosting, because for example for Mark who lives in the US, so it can be quite difficult since that would be around 5 or 6 a.m. his time. So of course sometimes we may shift that sessions by an hour or two, so but of course we will let you know in advance, so no worries. As for tomorrow, it will follow whatever time you choose in the pool, because we're starting the alternating schedule from tomorrow. So we also welcome your feedback. But we currently have 3 events per week, which is quite a lot, to be honest. So we decided to alternate weeks, 1 week vibe code with me and the next one render with me. So it's not too time consuming for you. But okay, right now let's go on to something more fun, because as you know, we have our ongoing contest. It's about redesigning a room or home or whatever you want to redesign. And it's exactly what we have already created together during Render With Me session. And the contest is still open for a few more days, probably until the end of the week. So you still have time to submit your entries. And yes, it should be very simple for you and quick to participate. So I can say that we're looking forward to your submissions. What else? Okay, for some maybe positive stuff, I would like to announce our Creator of the Month for the month of March, of course. So I am very, very happy to say that our title of the Creator of the Month goes to our super creator, to Hadi Prasetyo. I hope that I pronounced it correctly. So Hadi Prasetyo is our Creator of the Month of March. So thank you so much, because your results in our March contest were truly, truly impressive. And the quality, of course, was impressive too. As far as I remember, you even won our last contest. So yeah, amazing work, especially your submission for Make It Cinematic Challenge, because this one is my favorite. Great entry, great engagement, and of course, I can say excellent artwork. So big kudos to you and congratulations. For the rest of you, maybe a quick reminder, because regarding our general rules for becoming our Creator of the Month, I can say that you should participate in our contest. Of course, post only high quality images and videos. Yeah, of course, if you are able, regularly on our channels, and be active in general and helpful within our community. So yeah, of course, it's also good if you are part of our creator program. And that's pretty much regarding our last month. We've completed the first month under the new creator program rules. So many of you asking when the rewards will be sent. So maybe here I can give you the quick update, because each month our submission form is open for about a week. And of course, we inform you of the deadline. So then we spend another week, because we have to verify everything. And to be honest, we have sometimes over 400 of links to verify. So thank you so much for your patience. And I have to add that this month we're doing it especially precisely because of the paid partnership tag. And we really would like to ensure that the content quality is the highest possible one. So yes, we expect to complete maybe this process by next week. So the rewards should be distributed then after the process of verification. Of course, with seen a lot of great submissions. So thank you for that. Thank you for sharing your link with us, for tagging us under your links, because it's very, very helpful. And in the future, I am also planning to build a tool, possibly, using AI and vibe coding to find your post automatically and provide our feedback immediately without any Google Forms. So I believe that such a tool can be very useful for us. Also, we are planning meetings with our creators. But yeah, maybe more on that later, because right now it's impossible. But in the future, we would love to reach out to you directly and give our feedback straight to you. And yeah, that's all for me right now. So thank you very much, and congratulations to Hadi one more time.
Congratulations, Eddie. Awesome. With that, I just want to leave a reminder. If you have an iPhone, please download Sogni Restore, check it out, leave your feedback with us. We definitely want to improve it, and give a good rating if you like it. Check out the Android Sogni Create. If you have an Android, also do the same if you can. We're always here working 7 days a week here. We have a lot more exciting stuff coming, a new SDK builder page. We're going to be doing ads as soon as we fine tune these apps, the iOS and Android apps. We can actually start putting some ad spend to them. Monthly subscriptions are coming. We're fine tuning that, and that's going to come with a lot of perks on the different plans. Super excited for the Spin Out Club photo booth, which we're trying to have in place this week. And with that, I think that's it. Mark, would you like to show something?
Yeah. I can just show like a one last thing kind of thing before we head out. So if I share my screen one last time here, there's another demo that was pretty popular at cons at TesDev that I wanted to show. Like the makeover app's been getting a lot of updates, and so one is that when you do your makeovers, you can actually use the turn left and turn right to look at the angles of your new haircut or whatever. But you can also do video now, where once you actually completed a look, you can actually just hit play, and then it'll just actually generate, a video of what you look like looking back at you and all angles. So pretty cool. So yeah, just a nice little fun thing. If you're wanting to explore more of these apps, they're constantly getting updated. We kind of do a bad job of announcing every single update since there's always so many, but that's just another one that I wanted to highlight.
Yeah, we do have an internal page where everyone talks about the new releases. Maybe we should make that external so people can always see that we ship every other day, practically. With that, I think we can conclude. I'll give it to Nat to give the secret word.
Yeah, I saw that Saul has already dropped the form. So, and I know that Saul have already prepared a secret phrase for you. So maybe let's give the stage to him.
Okay, guys, so it was a wonderful session, and congratulations to Hardy for being creator of the month. He is posting a really awesome content this whole month of March, and hope we are going to see some more mind-blowing content from you guys, so be prepared for it. So I'm going to drop a secret phrase for today's render with me. Today's office hour. So the secret phrase for today's office hour is Sogni in France. Sogni in France.
Sogni in France.
All right, thank you, everyone. That's Sogni in France, and we'll see you in chat. Bye now.
Thank you. See you tomorrow during our vibe code.